It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see Theo Johnson. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Seahawks and the Colts, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you say, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September. You're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a long road ahead of them. These October way to setting the table come playoff time later in the season.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And this one goes out of bounds on the opening kickoff. That is a rough start for the kicker and his team as the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Howe. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to... No chance at all. He'll go down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
They'll throw with Howell. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
And as we see the quarterback take the field, Mike, I mean, think back to the game that he's coming off of. Not only did he lead his team to a win, but he broke Norm Van Brocklin's single-game passing record in the process. Mike, that's a record that stood from 1951 all the way up until last week. I'm not sure we're going to see him replicate that type of success in this one. But if he's somehow able to do so, it will easily be the best 2-game stretch by an NFL quarterback in league history.
On 2nd down, Richardson. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's taken down up past the 35.
every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of shotgun, Richardson going for it all. That is caught, and he will go all the way. Tyquan Thornton, touchdown Seahawks. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. So they'll try it again from 5 yards further back. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. Good return here, brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Colts offense ready to see the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7 0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Howell. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. Throwing is Howell. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good. First down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Back to throw. Powell. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. He's going to look for the home run ball. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Looking to throw, Richardson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Short kick taken at the 17. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 9. Powell. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. That'll be returnable from the 35. The Seahawks offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he's had an early impact on this game. Sensational start, and you know they're going to be looking his way more as this game goes on. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it! And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 up to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. This one fielded at the 15. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Colts offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting it. The ball's out. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball popped...
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts are able to cut the deficit to 10. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Kene Nwangwu now to return. The Seahawks offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already just in this first quarter of play. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down. You're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 3rd and long. Here's Howell. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Matt Gay on now for the Colts field goal try. This one from 39 yards out. Gay's kick is good. And the Colts are able to get it back within a score.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. On the ground, it's Taylor. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. On 3rd down, this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Matt Gay on now for the Colts field goal try. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. He'll keep this himself. And he'll go down, back at the 4. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. The pressure gets there and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will cut the lead down to 4. After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On first down, it's Richardson. Now he'll air one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing is Richardson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this will be incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Here's Richardson. He'll get this complete to Walker. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Seattle. Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now Richardson. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. From the gun on third down, Richardson. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down. Now Richardson. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
A second down throw for Richardson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Richardson going to look to throw. Sending it downfield for Fant. And he will score. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle. So Richardson and the offense ready to go for two. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Colts offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now it's Howe. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. They'll run on first down with Taylor. Oh, he pumps up the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
3rd down and 9.
Let's go.
They'll throw with, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. 1st and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. It's 2nd down. Here's Richardson. He's going to try it here again. That is hard. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Richardson to throw it here on first down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. From the gun, Richardson. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. So Richardson and the offense ready to go for 2. He'll look to throw. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop,
Free kick
they
out
can
of
at least
bounds.
come off the field and catch their breath.
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. They go right back to Taylor. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw is Howell. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either their ball or as a runner, and they're able to force 4th down.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Seahawks offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Again, working deep downfield. will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. To throw, it's Richardson. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Colts offense getting set to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
Let's go.
Throwing is Howell. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Howell. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. Now a loose football. The Seahawks scoop it up.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamental.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay.
The previous play is under review.
Now Seattle will use the final
After review of the play,
they get the
ruling on the
stoppage
field
with
is
just over
reversed.
50 seconds to play in this first half. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Looking to throw, Richardson. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Seattle. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Richardson to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. Howell. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Throwing, Richardson. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Seahawks. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This barely gets to the landing zone, fielded at the 19. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Downs goes in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what...
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The visitors' offense, and they're... They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone...
Now, look out. That ball is free in the end zone. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Here's Howell. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Colts. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts cut into the lead a little bit. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Hartman now to return it. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are reality, Mike, and you just can't ever predict when you're going to have a game like today, where just every play call, every ball that you throw, every option that you have downfield is wide open and productive. It's pretty incredible the ability for them to continue to have their way with this defense, because barring some sort of change from this secondary where they come up with some answers, I don't even think they're done scoring just yet. Well, they had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and The numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
On first down, it's Richardson. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And this will be incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Richardson. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. They get 16 on that connection. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. Now Richardson to the left side. That's caught by Mitchell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down throw for Richardson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion comes Pittman. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Let's go. 2nd and 7.
Now, faking the give, and that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now it's Howe.
I think the defense came in confident that they'd be able to get after the quarterback, right, Mike? When we met with them this week, they felt like they had a really good plan, some exotic looks, some different pressure packages, and it's worked to perfection. I'm not sure they thought they'd be 1 sack away from breaking the NFL record for the most sacks in a single game, but here we are.
The visitors off. Now Richardson. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And they bring him down, but what a play past the 45. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. 2nd down and 3. Richardson gonna look to throw, and he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Seattle. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Taylor. The hole closes quickly, He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
They'll go again here with Taylor. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
They'll throw with Howell. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Here's first and 10. Richardson. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 96 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll come out throwing. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's now second and 19 at the 22-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Down the sideline. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Zone read. It's a give to Taylor. Can he get away? No. He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Here we go, sack.
To throw is Howell. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Throwing now on third and long. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy...
Their own 8-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Penny Moore. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts will get just a bit closer. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, Richardson sending it downfield for Fant. And that is incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's Richardson. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. On first and 10, here's Richardson. Sending it downfield for Fant. To the 20. And he will take this one in. 84 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Here's Richardson. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll return this from the 10. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
So back and forth they go as we are. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
Throwing is Howell. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 3rd and long. Howell. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Colts about set to punt, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to. Looking to throw. Richardson. Sending it downfield for Fant. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. On first down, it's Richardson. That one taken in by Mitchell. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. On second down, Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. To throw, it's Richardson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is Hunt. What a throw. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here's Howell. Oh, wide open. It's Pittman. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts cut into the lead a little bit. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And it's looking like this could be another win for this team. That'd be 5 in a row to start the new season. And they into space. And he's going to take this one all the way. 92 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Michael Pittman making his way back out there along with the rest of the Colts offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 19.
Here's Howell out of the pistol. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Back to throw. Howell. That's into the hands of Akers. And they will finally run him down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Colts.
Now it's Howell. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Taken at the 19. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Sending it downfield for Fant. That is hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 85 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. Oh, as costly as they come. The holding call wipes away what would have been a long touchdown. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down. Richardson to throw. Sending it downfield for Fant. And that is incomplete.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the 4th quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think could be pretty interesting.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It covers 51 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. He keeps it himself. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Richardson going to look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Seattle. So Richardson and the offense ready to go for 2. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll throw with Howell. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line. 1st and 10. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. From the gun, Richardson. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Colts offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Seahawks scoop it up. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the...
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Richardson. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing is Howell. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 33-yard line.
To throw is Howell. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a